and good evening, everyone. My name is Muhammad ILMAN bin Ahmad ZUBAIRI, matric number 222000442, and I will be the moderator for our presentation on how social media shape our opinions and behavior. Today, we here to explore a question that affects almost every part of our daily life, whether we're scrolling through Instagram, watching short video on TikTok, or reading opinion on tweet. Social media is no longer just a tool for communication. It has become a powerful influence on how we think, feel, and act. Through like, share, and comment, social media decide what content we see and how often we see it. This constant exposure can shape our belief, reinforce certain viewpoint, and even influence our decision. From what we buy to how we vote or behave in public. At the same time, social media give us a voice, connect us to global conversation, and allows ideas to spread faster than before. In this season, we will discuss the impact of social media and reflect on how aware we are of its influence on our opinion and behavior in today's digital world. To begin, I would like to invite FARISAH, who will talk about our opinion.
Thank you, moderator. Hello, everyone. My name is FARISAH binti Muhammad RIDZWAN. My metric number is 232000665. I want to talk about how social media shapes our opinions and behavior, especially how it affects our self-identity. Social media is a powerful space. Every day we scroll through images, videos, and posts showing how people should look, act, think, and live. Over time, this doesn't just influence our opinions, it starts influencing how we see ourselves. Because of trends on platforms like TikTok and Instagram, many people feel pressured to fit into what is popular, whether it's beauty standards, lifestyle, personalities, or even opinions. People begin copying others just to feel accepted. Slowly, instead of being ourselves, we try to become someone else. When likes, views, and validation become important, self-worth can start depending on online approval. People may change the way they dress, speak, or behave just to match trends. As a result, personal identity can fade and individuals may lose confidence in who they truly are. Social media also shapes behavior by normalizing comparisons. When we constantly compare our real life to other people highlight reels, it can lead to insecurity and self-doubt. Instead of discovering our own interests and values, we follow what is trending. To sum it up, social media can be inspiring, but it can also cause people to lose their sense of self. It's important to remember that trends come and go, but our identity should not. Being authentic matters more than fitting in online. To continue, I will pass the presentation to Saleh, who will share the next point.
Thank you, Farisa. Hi, guys. My name is Saleh bin Muhammad MURAD. My metric number is 222000741. Today, I will focusing on how social media influence our opinion. One of the biggest reasons is because the algorithms. Algorithms are like a system inside the social media that decide what content we see more often. For example, if we watch one video about skincare, politics, or health, the apps will start showing you more and more content related to the same topic. So, without us realizing it, our feed becomes filled with similar ideas and repeated messages. Another strong influence comes from the influencer. Influencers are powerful because many people trust them and follow their lifestyle. They can shape our opinion about many things, such as product, for example, what to buy, lifestyle, such as how to live and what habit to follow, beauty standard, such as what is considered attractive, and even our belief and values. One of the positive side, influencer can spread a useful awareness. For example, some influencers promote healthy habits, encourage education, share study tips, or even more support charity campaign. Many people learn important information like health, education, or motivation from the social media. However, the negative side is that social media can also spread the misinformation very quickly. People may share news without checking is it true, especially when the content is emotional or viral. This can lead to fear, misunderstanding, wrong decision, and sometimes conflict in society. So, in conclusion, social media shape our opinion through repeated content, from the algorithms, influencer, and fast information sharing without it accurate or not. Next, I will pass the presentation to HAJAR.
Thank you, Saleh. Hi, everybody. My name is Siti Hajar MUNIRAH binti RODZALI. My metric number is 25101161. Now, let's talk about how we act. Social media doesn't just change our screens, it changes our habits. We are always connected online, but are we facing changes in our communication skills in real life? Think about this. When we talk face to face, we see a person smile or hear their tone of voice. On social media, we only see emojis or stickers. This is making many of us feel socially shy. We prefer texting to talking because we can edit or delete our words before sending them. In real life, you can hit delete button on what you say. As a result, people nowadays will feel nervous to have real conversations. Next, let's look at our attention span. Because videos on TikTok or IG Reels are so short, they tend to be very addictive. We want to scroll them over and over again. So we get bored easily if the content is long. I can see this in myself. I rarely watch full movies now because I feel they take too much time to finish it. And one more thing, have you ever been at dinner with friends but everyone is looking at their phones? We call this as a fubbing, which is phone snubbing. We are physically there, but our minds are somewhere else, which makes us forget the person sitting right in front of us. However, there is also a good side. Social media helps us connect with people all over the world. We also can share our ideas quickly and clearly. It is a great tool for staying in touch as long as we know how to utilize it properly. To conclude, social media should help us connect, not keep us apart. My advice, when you are with real people, please put the phone away for a while. Give them your full attention since a real conversation is always better than a text message. Thank you. Now I will pass to Farid.
Okay, thank you, FARISAH. Hi, everyone. My name is Muhammad AKMAL bin Mohammed. My matrix number 23200-740. Lastly, I would like to talk about online validation. Online validation refers to the need for approval from others through likes, comments, shares, and view on social media. Into the digital age, social media has changed how we measure our self-worth. Instead of valuing our own judgment, many people now depends on online reactions to feel accepted and confident. Firstly, online validation shapes our opinion. People tend to agree with popular view because they receive more likes and positive comments. As a result, unpopular or different opinions are often ignored or attacked. This creates echo chamber where users only see opinions that match their own belief. Secondly, online validation influence behavior. Many users post content not because it reflects how they truly are, but because it gains attention. They can lead unhealthy habits such as oversharing, constant comparison, and changes our personality to fit online trend. However, online validation is not always negative. Positive feedback can motivate creativity, spread awareness, and build supportive communities. The problem arises when validation becomes the main source of self-esteem. So, in conclusion, social media shapes our opinions and behavior by making online validation feel essential. Therefore, users should develop self-awareness and critical thinking so that social media become a tool for expressions, not a measure of personal value. That's all. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Farid, and thank you to all presenters. As we come to the end of this discussion, it is clear that social media play a powerful role in shaping our opinion and behavior. It can educate, connect, and inspire us, but it can also influence the way we think without us even realizing it. What matters most is how we choose to use it. By being more aware, thinking critically, and using social media responsibly, we can make better decisions in the digital world. Thank you to everyone for your attention and listening.